Hello, I'm Bob, and welcome to today's all-level Vinyasa yoga class. So glad you could join me today. So we'll be doing an all-levels class with a warm-up, and we'll be moving our body, and we'll take a stretch, and then we'll be done. So glad you could be here to take this time for yourself. So let's find our position on the mat, either sitting with your legs long, or you could lie down if you like. And let's take a few moments here just to get settled into our space. Wiggle the hips into the mat, wiggle your heels. And if you're lying down, your shoulders as well. Grounding into the mat, feeling that connection with the earth. Find a few moments of stillness here. Slowing the breath, connecting mind with body. You brought your physical body here to the space and try now to also just focus on what your sensations are bringing to you right now. Letting go the events that occurred earlier in today, letting go perhaps your list to do after. You've taken this time for yourself. Let's fully embrace this opportunity. Check in with how you're feeling, how your internal environment is today, physically, emotionally. Cleansing the mind with breath. Now deepen the breath in and exhale. Let the breath be a little longer than your natural breath. Throughout the day, we wear different hats, we assume different roles, the work we do. Perhaps we're a parent or a partner, certainly a son or a daughter. But as you come to your yoga mat, you're really none of those things. You have the chance to explore something deeper, something very unique about your existence, not depending on circumstances or the other people around you. Chance to find your true inner self, which will allow you to be the best version of yourself when you come off the mat. Connect with that deeper sense of self as you breathe in and breathe out. And whether you're lying down or sitting, sweep your arms overhead, whether you're reaching for the wall behind you or reaching for the ceiling. Exhale, sweep the arms down, whether it's along the floor or just bringing them straight down towards the floor. Inhale, stretch, sweep. Exhale, down. Inhale, mind and body, breath and body moving together. And inhale, and exhale. Let's focus on the legs for a few moments. Legs are long. Everybody, if you're lying down, sit up, sitting to this L shape, and we'll just point and flex the toes. Feel the heels rolling, toes pointing towards the wall in front of you and pointing up to the ceiling. And sweep the toes side to side, rolling on the bottom of the heels. And let the toes come pointing up back towards the ceiling. Lay your hands on your legs. Your hands are probably on your knees, and tuck your elbows into your hip creases. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lean back, keeping your elbows in your hip creases gently, and exhale, fold forward just a little bit, not a full forward fold, slightly forward. Inhale, come back. And your elbows acting like a hinge on a door. Your upper body is like the door moving through the door frame, just slightly opening and slightly closing. Feel your core engage. probably your thighs as well. Gentle movement just to warm up the core and the hips. Just forward and back movement. Inhale back, exhale forward. One more back. And exhale, take a full forward fold. And walk your hands forward, maybe to the ankles, maybe behind your toes, or even behind your feet. Back is flat. And exhale, fold. Few breaths here. Let the exhales deepen through the body. Inhale, rise up. Drag your hands along your legs, and they come behind you on the mat. And take a bigger lean back, shining your heart upwards, and sit up tall. Take a twist to the right. Right hand comes behind you. Left hand comes on the outside of the right knee, and just feel your shoulders and rib cage turning. Back is still tall. Hips still glued to the mat. Just turning the upper body. One more exhale. Deepen the twist. Inhale, come forward. And we'll take the twist the other side on the exhale. Left hand behind, right hand on your left knee, on the calf or the leg somewhere, providing a little bit of support. The hand behind you for support as well. Exhale to deepen the twist. Inhale, come forward. Let's do it one more time with straight legs. Let the breath be the engine, allowing you to twist a little deeper, feeling this in your spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, come back center. Now we're going to widen the legs to a V, to a straddle. As comfortable as you can make it. So you're still able to sit up nice and tall. And let's take that same twist to the right. Right hand comes behind. Left hand comes on the outside of the right leg. Twisting now with a V straddle. Toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. Rotating your upper body along the axis of your spine. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. One more time to the right. Hand is on the leg for leverage, giving you some support. Think about what support you use to get through your normal day to day. Where do you find support? Where do you find the help you need? Inhale, center. One more time to the left. And exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Now we're going to bend the right knee. Bring the right foot inside the left thigh. Left leg is still out in the straddle. And one more time. Twist to the right. Now the left hand is on the knee. Still sitting up nice and tall. Warming up the core. Letting this twist help the spine strengthen. Inhale. Come back center. Twist to the left. Right hand comes on the left knee. Outside of the leg. Still nice and tall. Inhale, center. Twist again to the right. Left hand on the right knee. This time we're going to lift the right arm up and turn this into a side lean. Left shoulder coming towards your left knee. Right arm arcing over. How does this shape make you feel? Does it remind you of anything? Is it comfortable? Is there an edge to be found here? And release and change sides. Straddle out the right leg, left knee bends, foot comes inside the thigh, and now twist to the left towards the bent knee. Right hand to the knee, spine still tall. Move that left hand further out of the way, clearing the way, clearing space for you to twist a little deeper. Inhale, come center, twist over the straight right leg. And come back center, twist again to the left, right hand on the knee, and then the left arm arcs up. And take this leaning over the straight right leg as we did on the first side. Does feel any different? And release. Bend both knees, bring them up into your chest. We kept the back straight for quite a while. Let's take this opportunity to round the back, tucking your nose in between the knees or maybe over your knees, or maybe your chin comes over the knees. And release. Cross the ankles. Seated shape just for a moment. And then if you can roll over onto the knees, we'll come into a tabletop. However, it's easiest for you to come into an all fours position. Hands strong into the mat, knees hip distance apart, and just take this opportunity just to wiggle the hips side to side. Get our hips glued to the mat for quite a while. Maybe some circles might feel good. And take your circles the other way. And circle your hips to the right and look back at the left foot. And come through center and hips go to the left and look back at the right foot. And come back center. We'll take a few rounds of cat and cow. Again, strong hands into the mat, fingers spread wide, index finger and thumb pushing firmly into the mat to support yourself. Inhale, look up, belly goes low, heart comes forward. Exhale, round the back towards the ceiling, push firmly into the floor, tuck your chin. Inhale, cow, belly comes low. Exhale, cat, back arches high. Few rounds of cat and cow, connecting breath with movement, awareness and presence, still here in place. One more cow and one more cat. Come back to a neutral spine. Extend the right leg behind you, hip height, toes pointing down, and point and flex the foot. Just like we did when we were seated. Keep the leg nice and long and straight, heel pointing back towards the wall behind you. Lift and lower. Lift the knee up and bring the knee forward and around. Swoop it down towards the right wrist and then bring the knee back. It's just a circle. It's a counterclockwise circle with the right knee. Warming up this hip joint. Kicking back as you extend. Bending out to the side and down and around. And one more circle. Extend the leg long. Pause when you get there. And let the right leg circle over, rainbow over past to the left side of your mat. Toes connect with the floor and rock forward and back. Now tuck the right knee behind the left knee. Bend both knees. Send your hips back into this bent knee child's pose sort of a shape. Sending the hips back. Extending the arms long. And release. And come back to your tabletop. Strong in the hands, strong into the right knee as we now move to the left side. Left leg comes back, hip height, and point and flex the foot. Core is still strong, back is flat. Bend the knee, foot comes up towards the ceiling, and pulse the foot up a few times, feeling this in your glutes. Strong engagement, awareness. Knee comes up and it circles out around to the side, towards the wrist, and then back. Clockwise circles on the left side. Making these circles as big or small as you like. As long as you have intention and presence in what you're doing. Strong core, warming up the hip. And one more circle around. Leg extends long. Left foot rainbows over to the right. Toes touch down. Rock forward and back. And then nest the left knee behind the right knee. Bend both knees. Send your hips back toward your heels. Stack knees, child's pose. And release. And we will come into child's pose. So now, traditional child's pose, toes touch, knees out wide. Send your hips back. Instead of extending your arms, let your forearms come parallel with that top edge of the mat, and you can bring your forehead down to rest on your forearms, like a little pillow. Hips going back, knees out wide, resting the top of your head on your forearms or your fists, something as long as your head is supported. Breathing here, surrendering down into the shape just for a few moments. Straighten the left arm, rise up just a little bit, thread the right arm underneath, take a thread the needle in this child's pose shape. Right arm's coming across, your right ear, cheeks coming down to the mat, left arm is extended long in front of you. Right arm is across, threading the needle under your left armpit. And draw the right arm back. Forearm is parallel with the front of the mat. Left arm now threads through, thread the needle on the left side. You can extend the right arm long, creating space for your left side of your head to come down to the mat as you stretch out the left shoulder. Rise up, unthread the left arm, and come into a traditional extended child's pose, arms out in front. Couple of breaths here, pushing the hips back, surrendering down, flattening the body into the mat. From surrendering down, flat into the mat, we're going to rise up into some half camels. Sweep the right arm back to find your right heel. Rise up onto your knees. Lean back. Look up. Stretch that left arm up and back. And now sweep the left arm down and around. Right arm follows. Left arm finds the heel. And a half camel on the other side. Opening the body. And then sweep down and around. Back to the right side. Sweep down and around. Left side. Half camel. Both hands come to your hips. And a full camel here. Hands can stay on hips, or they can reach down for your heels. And release back to tabletop. Come back to your breath. Curl your toes under and lift your hips. And come into downward facing dog. Again, hands strong into the mat, fingers spread nice and wide. And pedal out the dog. Bending a knee, lifting a heel. Bring that heel back down to the mat and go to the other side. Lift both heels up and let them fall over to the right. A little twist to the body. Inhale, both heels up and twist over to the left. Still in your down dog. Heels pointing towards the left corner of your mat. Inhale, heels come high and melt them down towards the mat. Inhale, look at the top of the mat and walk your feet to the top edge of your mat. Inhale to a half lift. Back is flat, gaze is forward. Exhale, fold. Body hanging heavy here in this forward fold. Fingers can drape the floor, or you can grab opposite elbows and sway side to side in a ragdoll. And release your hands down. Slowly rise up to standing. Arms come up overhead, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come down to your sides, Samastitihi, equal standing pose. Take a moment to push your feet into the mat. Feel the big toes, the ball behind the big toe, little toe as well, and the heel. Rooting down, strong base into your mat. Shoulders down. Pushing into the earth, elevating the crown of the head. Move to our standing series as we flow across the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Hook your thumbs, lean over to the right. Inhale, back center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, back center. Exhale, open arm, twist to the right. Look back at the right hand. Turn your shoulders like we did when we were seated, just spinning the upper body. Inhale, back center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back center, mountain pose. Bend your elbows, take a back bend. Inhale, reach up, mountain pose. Sweep your arms behind you, bend your knees. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sweeping the arms behind you. Palms come down, pinkies towards each other, and pulse the pinkies towards each other. Moving the full arm and shoulders, allowing the pinkies to get closer and closer to each other. Arms come back in stillness. Lift off of your heels, balancing on your toes if you want. Still on your toes if you're there. Stand up, mountain pose on your toes, heels down, hands to heart center. Put your weight into your right leg, right hand to hip, lift the left knee. Bring that left knee up as tall as you can, as high and tight into your chest as you're able. Root into the right foot. Find your balance. Inhale, lift it up. One more time. Exhale, curtsy squat. Left knee comes behind right. Knee behind knee. Get low. Inhale, come back where you came from. Right hand to hip. Left knee elevates. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Standing leg, same side. Arm reaching up to the sky. Bring your right hand onto your left knee. Maybe your left arm reaches behind you. Maybe you look. Left foot comes down to the mat. Half step behind. Toes turn out 45 degrees. Grab opposite elbows. Straighten your legs. Turn a little bit over that straight leg. Bow forward. Pyramid pose. Legs are straight. Weight is balanced into both legs. Inhale, rise up. Arms come out to a T. We're going to hinge forward again. This time putting weight into the right leg. Left toes on the mat. Maybe you float the left leg. Airplane pose. Left foot steps back. Spin the heel down. Bend the right knee. Arms come up. Warrior one. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Keeping that bend in the front knee. Widen out your stance. Right arm forward, left arm back. Strong gaze over the right hand. Straighten the front leg. Sweep the right arm up. Straight legs, straight arms, reverse triangle. Exhale, rebend the front knee. Palms come together. Hook left elbow across right thigh. Maybe spin onto those back toes. Prayer twist lunge. Left elbow into the right thigh. Right elbow pointing up to the sky. Now rotate to bring the right elbow into the thigh. Release the right hand down. Left arm comes up. Extended side angle. Left hand comes behind your back. Keep the bend in the front knee. Sweep the right arm up. Reverse warrior. Open up to the long edge of your mat. Star pose. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees, get low into your goddess squat. Shimmy your hips side to side. Back to star. Arms come level with the floor. Palms coming together. Take a lateral lunge to the back of your mat. Straighten your legs. Arms come wide again. Turn your toes to face the long edge of the mat. We're going to come into a wide leg forward fold. Hands come down onto the mat. Widen out your stance. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Fingers are forward. Bending the elbows. Crown of the head coming straight down. Stretching the inner thighs. Inhale to a flat back. Keep your left hand onto the mat. Fly your right arm high. Standing twist. Right hand comes down. Left arm comes up. Twist the other way. Both hands come down. Inhale, rise up. Arms come level. Pivot your front foot. Get your right foot to the front of the mat. Reach forward. Tick-tock down. Triangle pose. Come back level. Turn towards the front of your space. Push off the back leg. Reach back for your foot. The arm leg that's into the mat reaches up. And then come into your dancer pose. If you're stable there, kick, hand into foot, reach the opposite hand forward. Both feet come down, arms come up, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands to mat, feet step back, high plank. Inhale here, exhale forward. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, take your back bend, upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Back to down dog. Few breaths here. Feel the warmth circulating. Feel the breath flowing in and out through the body. Arms are straight, legs are straight-ish, hips are high. Gaze is back between your legs. Let's take this on the other side. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Hook your thumbs. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, back center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, back center. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, mountain. Take your back bend, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep your arms behind you, bend your knees. Palms down, pinkies towards each other, and pulse. The whole shoulder moving. You're pinching your shoulder blades together. Come to stillness. Stay here or lift your heels. Drinking bird. If you're on your toes, or even if you're not, everything reaches up to the sky, mountain pose. And heels down, hands to heart center. Leading on the left side now, left hand to hip. Weight shifts into that left leg. Begin to float the right knee. Bring it up as high and tight as you can. Pushing into the standing leg. Few moments here, find your balance. Exhale, curtsy squat, right knee behind left. Get low. Inhale, come back where you came from. Back to having the knee up high. This time, left hand reaches up to the sky. Whole left side of your body straight and strong. Reaching into the earth, reaching up to the sky. Left hand comes to the right knee. Open the right arm to the side. Maybe you even look back. Right foot steps back. Small step back, 45-degree turn. Grab your elbows behind your back. Inhale, straighten legs, straighten the spine. Turn over the straight leg, and then bow forward. Pyramid pose on the left. Inhale, rise up. Arms come out wide. Hinge forward again. Weight comes into the left foot only. Pushing off of the right toes. You can stay here or float the right leg. Airplane pose. Right foot steps way to the back of the mat. Spin the heel down. Bend the front knee. Square the shoulders and the hips. Warrior one on the left. Strong warrior stance, creating space from front leg to back leg, forward and back, as well as side to side. Strong, stable base. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up your arms and hips and the shoulders. Warrior two, left arm forward. Gaze over the left hand. Straighten the front leg. Sweep that left arm up and back. Reverse triangle. Rebend the front knee. Palms come together. Hook right elbow across left thigh. Pivot on those back toes. Prayer twist lunge. Right elbow into left thigh. Feel that twist. Now bring left elbow into the left thigh, opening to the other side. Release the left arm down, right arm up, extended side angle. Right hand comes behind your back. Keep the bend in the front knee, spin your back heel down, sweep the left arm up, reverse warrior. Now open up to star pose. Heels in, toes out. Towards the long edge of the mat. Take up a lot of space. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, get low. Shimmy the hips side to side. Inhale, back to star. Arms out wide. Take a lateral lunge to the back of the mat again. That'll be your right leg. Inhale, straighten your legs, rise up, arms to a T. Turn your toes towards the long edge of the mat, preparing for the wide leg forward fold. Hands come down to the floor. Widen out your stance. Inhale, flatten the back, straighten the arms. Exhale, bow forward. Hinging at the hips, putting weight into the hands to support your upper body. Inhale, flatten your back, hands still on the floor. Push into the left hand, fly the right arm high. Standing twist. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left arm comes up. Left hand comes down. Rise all the way up to a T. Pivot your front foot, that's your left foot, to the front of your space. Kick the right hip back. Push the left arm forward. Tic tac down. Triangle pose on the left. Left hand dives down to the foot. Right arm high. Open that shoulder. Come back to a T. Turn towards the front of your space. We're going to bounce one more time. Push into the left foot. Reach back with the right hand. Grab your right foot. Find your balance, the knee pointing down. Elevate the left arm like we did before. This time the knee's pointing down rather than pointing up. When you have your balance, kick the right foot into the right hand. Dancer pose. And both feet come down. Arms come up. Forward fold. Half lift. Hands down, feet back. High plank. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your elbows, come halfway down. Inhale, flip the tops of your feet. Straighten your arms, upward facing dog. Exhale, curl your toes. Lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Few breaths here. Listening to the body, responding, moving breath, moving energy through the body. Right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, step through to a low lunge. Left knee comes down, kneeling position. Walk the knee back, the heel forward, creating as much space as you can, that you're comfortable, to stretch the back lines of your back leg. Hands can be on the knee, on the hips. Or if we've got a little more of a stretch, hands can come on the inside of the right foot. Feel the stretch in the hips, left knee coming back, right knee coming forward. And we'll hold here for a few moments. Breathing here, long, slow breaths. Reflecting on how you're feeling, reflecting on the observations you're making of your body as you maybe encountered some balance challenge with the flow. How did you respond? No judgment, observation, learning about yourself, learning how to respond in times of question or stress or obstacle. Inhale, rise up. And now we're going to straighten the front leg, pushing the hips back, straightening the front leg, flexing the toes into a half splits. Lengthening, stretching the underside, the underlying side, the back line of the right leg. And walk your hands forward and come into a half pigeon here. So hands for support, and take the shin across the front of the mat, the right knee by the right wrist. The foot comes across the side. Sit up nice and tall first. And when you're ready, fold forward to your sleeping half pigeon. If this pose is uncomfortable for you, you can always come onto your back into a bridge shape and bring the ankle on top of the thigh. Get the same stretch for the hip, just without as much pressure. You choose whether you want to do this figure four on your back or into the half pigeon shape. And again, if you're in the half pigeon, you can bring those arms parallel to the front edge of the mat. And again, resting your forehead on your arms or on your fist. Again, you want your upper body to be supported rather than hanging in midair, like we did in the child's pose version with the hands across the front of the mat. Let the hips go low. Extend the left leg long. Relax the body. Hello, I'm Bob, and welcome to today. Melting down into the space, surrendering down into the shape. Any discomfort, breathe into that space, whether it's a hip, shoulders. You can always come out of the pose if you need to and re-enter. It's part of the learning process, part of the observation. And go ahead, inhale, rise up, lifting the shoulders, curl the left toes under, and push back to downward facing dog. And we'll do this on the other side. Left leg comes high, step through, knee comes down, kneeling position. And if you can, walk the knee back, heel to the heel forward, stretching on the front side of the right leg, which is back. And again, hands can be high, hips, thigh, or if you want to bring your hands inside the left foot for a dragon pose. Wherever you want to feel sensation, however you feel sensation in the right hip. And pause and breathe. Observing any stickiness, any obstacles. Observing how you deal with them. Let the stretch allow yourself to get a little bit lower as the body begins to give way. And rise up. We'll come into a half splits. Straighten the left leg. Flex the toes towards the ceiling. Hands can be on the mat for support. Stretching, straightening the left leg. And walk your hands forward, coming to the half pigeon. You can support yourself. So you can bring the left shin across the front of the mat. Stretch out the right leg behind you. Sit nice and tall first for a couple breaths. And then lower yourself down into your sleeping pigeon. And again, you can use your forearms as a pillow. And if this side isn't comfortable, again, your option is always to come into a supine figure four on your back. Same stretch, a little less tension on the hip. Just let the body melt into the shape, hips dropping a little bit lower, pushing through any stickiness, any obstacles. Begin to rise up, push your hands into the mat, curl your right toes under, and push back to downward facing dog. You walk your feet forward, have a seat, and lie down on your back. We'll take a couple rounds of bridge pose. So knees are bent, feet are about hip distance apart, arms alongside your body. Root strongly into your feet, root strongly into your shoulders. And inhale, slowly peel your back off the mat. Push into the feet, lift the hips, and breathe here. And exhale, bring your hips down, upper back, middle back, and then the lower back. Should peel your back down onto the mat. Reset the feet. And inhale, peel your back up. Low back, middle back, upper back. Lifting the hips, energetically pushing the knees forward. Let the hips come high, still breathing. Counter stretch to the fold we did when we were in half pigeon. And slowly bring your back down, upper back, middle back, lower back. Knees come into your chest. Rock side to side. And elevate your legs to the ceiling. A candlestick. You can grab your toes or the outside edges of your feet and widen out your feet for a happy baby. Or you could stay together for a candlestick. And you straighten out the legs. Or you can bend one and the other. Legs come back together up towards the ceiling. And let the legs come down towards the mat slowly. And we come into our final resting shape, our Shavasana. Heels find the corners of the mat. Feet flop open, arms alongside your body. Settle down into a stillness. A few moments of rest. Take your Shavasana rest, closing the eyes, slowing the breath. Stay in your Shavasana as long as you like, listening to that internal intuition, the wisdom of the body. Rest is part of growth. Rest follows work, just as inhales follow exhales, inhales and exhales, day and night, the passage of seasons, rest, work, growth, strength, always moving forward, always looking forward to find the best version of yourself, whether it's on the yoga mat or off. The lessons are to be learned and shared in every role, every hat that you wear, everything that you do with everyone that you encounter. Begin to awaken the physical body first by taking a deep breath in. Exhale out of the nose. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Stronger, deeper. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Begin to awaken the physical body. Wiggling fingers, maybe brushing your thumb across your fingertips. Wiggling fingers, toes, hands, feet. Making the movements bigger, wrists and ankles, elbows and knees. Take a big body stretch, stretching your arms and towards the back wall, feet towards the front. Exhale right there in that same shape, long and strong. All the channels open, prana, energy flowing freely. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins, lifting the shoulders, rolling into a little ball. It's tight and compact of energy and rejuvenation. Begin to rock side to side, massaging your back. Begin to rock along the length of the spine, along the length of your mat. And as intuitively as you can, roll up to a seat, legs crossed, hands comfortable in your lap, shoulders down, chest proud. Grateful for your accomplishment, grateful for taking time for yourself to practice on your mat, looking deeper, beyond the roles, beyond the hats and the facades, the roles that we play, finding that true, deeper inner self. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, let your palms touch, let your fingers find each other in midair, creating that connection. Bring your thumbs down to your third eye center, the seat of your intuition for peaceful thoughts. Bring your thumbs down to your lips for peaceful words. Bring your thumbs down to your heart for peaceful actions. Send these feelings of love and gratitude and kindness and compassion throughout the entire world to all living beings. Light, the love, the teacher and student in me bows with light, the love, the teacher in each one of you. Together we bow our heads and say namaste. Thank you for being here. And my name is Bob. I hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.